Yes, brothers and sisters, this is Mega Comrade once again, broadcasting live from Dallas, Texas, United States. Akataka. Today's date is Friday, December 10, 2021. I repeat, Friday, December 10, 2021. Well, this was the original show that I planned. You can see His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari, and also on my left is no other than His Excellency Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. People might be surprising. As you all understand, MEGACOMRADE is a security expert. It took me time, to do some research. I researched how since 1960, how the power have been shared between the civilian and the military. You can see right here. These are all the past head of state and the president of Nigeria. You can see Osinbajo is there, and Goodluck Jonathan is there again. Why do I add both of them? Because we don't know if Osinbajo or Goodluck Jonathan is going to be the next president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. But however, I want everyone to go ahead and share this video. We are going to be talking about insecurity right now. I am going to just open my phone line, how Nigeria can tackle the problem of insurgency and banditry in Nigeria. That being said, number one solution to insecurity problem in Nigeria, number one solution is for our president, His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, to lead the fight against Boko Haram and banditry and bandits. Just as Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed did in Ethiopia against the TIGRAY militants. Why do we have to talk about this? Because the Englishman always say leadership by example. As an APC man, a strong APC independent man, I will always speak the truth, no matter where the truth is hiding. So, if you agree with me that President Muhammad Buhari should lead the fight against Boko Haram and the bandits, armed bandits, against the terrorists, I'm going to educate you people the meaning of terrorists, the meaning of bandits. I'm going to educate you, a lot of people today. So I will need someone to go ahead and share this video. And let me put my phone number in here so that you all can call. We discuss it. Do you agree for President Muhammad Buhari to lead the fight against Boko Haram, against banditry? If you agree, just call and tell me the reason why you agree with MEGACOMRADE. If you did not agree, give me 1 second. Call me and tell me the reason why you disagree with me. I was cool. It's quite here. Call. Wakoyo. So, my people, I see Stella Omoroyi off Wegbe. Stella Omoroyi. I hope it's not my Stella. So, so, forgot. Let me bring my phone number out. Somebody should write my number in there. My number is everywhere. I want somebody to go ahead and write my number in order for people to call in. Let us discuss this today. And if possible, we might bring Comrade Omobume Umaru. You know, today is his birthday. We might bring him in because this concerns everyone. The insecurity problem in Nigeria is a headache for everyone. So, so do you agree for Muhammad Buhari, our president, His Excellency, to lead the fight against Boko Haram? If you agree, type yes. To lead the fight against banditry, because they call them banditry or bandits, armed bandits. So if you agree, just click on it and say yes, you agree. If you disagree, you can call or you can write it there, the reason why you disagree. Me, I will tell you the reason why I said it. That will be the only number one solution to insecurity in Nigeria. That is the fact. Oh, peke. Let's share the video. His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari. It's right there. You all can. People are going to talk, but that Osamagbe, stop the noise. Stop the noise, okay? Daddy love you. Okay. Something is doing good. That's fine. So, let me see. I think I'm getting so people are just saying, I've never had it here. It is good though. Leadership by example. Emma Gualo. So Muhammad Buhari is a strong man. He's a former military officer, an army for one day, an army forever. I think it's time for Nigerians to understand and know the problem and also apply the solution to the problem. How are you going to solve the problem? You know, it's for our president to lead the battle, against Nigerian enemies. Number one solution to insecurity in Nigeria. I want you all to share the video. A lot of military officers are going to learn from this. A lot of Nigerian law enforcement agencies are going to learn from this. And I'm going to educate a lot of them. As a security expert in the United States, I'm not a doctor, but I've seen a lot. I've read a lot about terrorism and how to tackle terrorists and banditry. So I'm here to share it with you people. So if you are ready to learn, I'll be honored to let you all know the secret and how Nigeria can overcome it. So let us share the video while we are doing the talking. Let's see. So far, Murphy, don't insult the president. Please delete your comment or else you are out of here. I did no insult on this phone. I do not want anybody to insult His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari. We are here to talk about the solution to insurgency, to insecurity in Nigeria. If you don't want to be a part of it, you can leave without creating problem here. So I am begging you, do not insult the president. Election is over. Don't insult the governor. Don't insult the president. Election is over. Not be me voting me. So that is number one on that place. Okay. What video now? Share this video. Don't forget that PFN, we have someone is still broadcasting on PFN. People's Freedom Movement channels are very busy right now. So I want everyone to understand that. Okay. Maybe one in onion. Let's go straight to the point. Any picture where okay. So that being said, our number one problem in Nigeria is insecurity. It's insecurity. I think we have the birthday boy. Let's bring him, birthday boy. Hello, the birthday boy.
Hey, Padamosa.
We are looking at the ceiling. What's happening? What is in the ceiling? Is that the cake? Birthday cake? How are you?
Pfizer.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think it's so. We are talking about the insecurity, how we can tackle the insecurity problem in Nigeria is what we're talking about. That's good. That's what very good. Excellent. Perfect. Right there. Right there. Smile, smile,
Thank
smile.
You,
Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
First of all, let me ask you, how did you celebrate your birthday? Go ahead and share it with us.
Well, thank you, MegaComrade. As you can see, I'm still sweating. My friends are around. And I just have to like quickly come and say, let me respond to you. And for those that have sent messages, thank you so much. I appreciate you. MegaComrade, thank you for your messages, your prayer, and of course, the special gift you sent to me. God bless you. Thank you so much, sir. And I want to say also, my friends who are watching or who will come and watch later, those of them who are outside, perhaps they may tune in now after receiving the notification. I say thank you for coming to felicitate with me. And I just want to say thank you to God for giving me another opportunity. For me, it's a real privilege to be alive today. And I believe that in His mercy, in His grace, He's going to give me healthy years and many more time to win many battles of life. And what I pray for is sound health and long life, so we can continue this good work that we are doing. And to Edo people, and my sincere prayer this time around, my wish is that God gives us more grace and more power to fight for the right of our people and to fight for a better society, even as we approach 2022 and we journey towards 2023. Thank you to PFM family for all the time we spent together. And thank you for all the lovely messages and prayers that you all sent. God bless you all. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, comrade. I am happy that you are getting older, boy. Come on now, you're getting old. The time is not hanging in there for you. You know, as I'm going up, you're going up too. You know that, right?
Amen. Yeah. Amen.
So, well, may God Almighty, you know, grant your heart desire.
It's
this new birthday you celebrate today.
Amen.
May you never search for happiness. Happiness will continue to follow you.
Amen.
And locate you and myself throughout the days of our life in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
For you are out there, if you want to celebrate with him, you know, you have his number. His phone number is in public domain. He's not scared of putting out his number, even if it's one cake, one soda, Coca-Cola, you know what I'm saying? So even water is okay, you know. He's a birthday boy, you know what I'm saying? December is my favorite month. You know what? I have banked so many sources in December. So that being said, I want everyone, we're going to talk about birthday later. I think everyone loves you. They are wishing you a happy birthday. I will let Umaro respond to you. Go ahead, comrade, while I do the sharing.
Thank you, sir. And I see that you want to talk about insecurity.
Correct.
Solution to insecurity in Nigeria. And like you said Buhari should lead the fight against Boko Haram. I think one of the things that makes the Buhari government to be elected was the fact that in 2014, when we started the campaign for 2015 election, they promised a lot of things, and one of the things that actually brought them to power was that security was placed on the front burner. That he's going to end Boko Haram within, was it not 90 days he said? I've forgotten the particular day. 90 days he said he was going to end Boko Haram. And then Fashola said a serious government will solve electricity problem in 6 months. And a lot of promises were made. To tackle Buhari's insecurity problem, we have to look at the security apparatus and the security personnel. Every one of them needs to be checked and investigated, because there were a lot of compromise, and there are a lot of compromise, there are a lot of findings, a lot of research has been done. And if we begin to check down back the lane, we will understand that our security architecture has been compromised, and that our personnel have sacrificed their integrity for monetary and material gain. Whether we like it or not today, Boko Haram is a political tool that is being used to fight the good people of Nigeria. And no politicians of note cannot deny the fact that they all know that Boko Haram is a tight bed of political tussle. And today it has become uncontrollable for them, which in essence brought about herdsmen, which has now been glorified into bandits, and among, of course, major jailbreaks and other unemployed youth turned to kidnappers, and then those that were trained by Evans, and of course they had disagreement, they couldn't continue their friendship, a lot of them peeled away and moved to different states and started their own kidnapping cartel, among others. So the way forward for me is that the government should go back to the table and think. President Muhammadu Buhari should go back to the table and ask himself, what will I be remembered for? As a president who promised and failed. And I think there was this documentary on, was it a documentary? There was a short clip on WhatsApp today. No, it's been running for days now. And the shortness of that clip, there was something that was speak there. That the only promise President Muhammadu Buhari kept is from top to bottom, from top to bottom. He said he was going to bring Nigeria from top to bottom. And sincerely, he has kept that. And one of the things that you can use to cripple an economy, the economy of any state, any day, any time, is insecurity. Insecurity has contributed the worst of time to our nation. Insecurity is responsible for the downturn of our economy. Insecurity is responsible for a lot of mishaps that are happening today in our nation. Whether you see dollar rising against naira, other currency rising, our economy cannot thrive in an atmosphere of insecurity. So until we deal with the root cause of this, we as a people, as a nation, will not be able to advance more than we are doing now. So okay. For me, it's not about just sacking the generals and just sacking this or sacking that. The people we are sacking, we ought to know what role they are playing in it. Most of the persons, they may be senior officers, they may be junior officers. Look at the former, I think former chief of staff, no, not chief of staff, national security advisor, who was brutally murdered because he was going to appear in court. He was going to say certain things that has deep roots as touching Boko Haram and other problems that the nation is bedeviled with as far as insecurity is concerned. Light was sniffed out of him. And a lot of other persons that would have spoken, many of them have been silenced. Many of them have been threatening. You speak, I kill you, and a lot of things. So those things have been happening. So this, the government itself needs to go back to the table. And again, the president should accept that he's incompetent and should step aside if need be. So, mega comrades, the issue of insecurity is something that we are going to go deep into. Don't forget, there was a time once our soldiers are traveling to Sambisa forest, or they are going to any of the camp to go and combat Boko Haram, they will put on a particular uniform that only maybe 2 or 3 officers know about. And when they are going to engage Boko Haram, they will stay in a camp before they move the following day. You will see Boko Haram wearing the same uniform to attack our men. So somebody somewhere is sabotaging their effort. Is it that the person is in the presidency, or the person is in the ministry, or the person is within the ranks and file of the military or the police? So all of this needs to be brought to the table. Who is financing Boko Haram? Where is their fund coming from? What are their means of communication? What are they? Where do they get their feeding? How do they buy their foodstuff? How do they get water? How do they get access to clothes? What network are they using to communicate? All of these things are the ways and models that need to be taken to fast track these challenges we are facing. The other time we had at the National Assembly approved for President Muhammadu Buhari to go and buy jets, fighter jets for United States. As we speak, none of them have been delivered. Nothing. So who is fooling who? The money that was paid, where is it? If we are not getting them, then they should be refunded back to Nigeria. Then we also hear of our military men not properly equipped. We hear of them saying, okay, this weapon is worn out, this one is outdated, this one is not working fine, we are short of this, we are short of that. All of this, the federal government needs to rejig the security architecture for maximum delivery of maximum performance, so that the lives and the people of Nigeria will place on the front burner of safety and nothing more. So every Nigerian has access to life and deserve a better life, and which insecurity has come to threaten, whether we like it or not. The present position of Boko Haram, the present state of kidnappings, present state of banditry, present state of what do we call them? Rural herdsmen on rampage, sniffing life out of our people, raping our women, killing our children. Whether we like it or not, all of this is questioning our right of freedom, is a direct affront to the chapter 4 that I've always maintained of the 1999 Constitution, section 33 to 46, that states our fundamental human rights, the right to life. Boko Haram is against that. The right to life. Kidnappers are against that. The right to life. Bandits, as they call them, headsmen, they are against that. Every of the activity is against that chapter of this 1999 Constitution. So the federal government, the state government, everybody needs to go back. And of course, as far as insecurity is concerned, I don't want to lay the blame on the federal government alone, because on a monthly basis, there is no governor in Nigeria whose security vote today, security vote that is meant for emergency and others, whose security vote does not rank up to 8 billion naira minimum in Nigeria today. So what are they doing? If I maintain my territory, if I am the governor of my state and I maintain my territory as far as security is concerned, I create an environment where every life and property is secure, where every threat to life, every form of activity, kidnapping, cultism, name it, that these things are checkmated and put to an end immediately. If the 36 state governors handle their territory well, leaving Boko Haram alone for federal government to decimate, it will not take 3 or 6 months for us to have our nation restored back to sanity. But what are they doing? They are playing politics with it. As long as they are not affected, they don't care. Today, the rich who are supposed to protect the poor in Nigeria are the ones using the poor for rituals, as it is seen in Ogun State. For over a month now, that case is still on. What is the federal government doing to that? That is an insecurity on its own again. That's another threat to life. Somebody went to a hotel, lodged in the hotel, only for the hotel management to buggle into his room at night while he was sleeping and sniff life out of him. They butchered him and removed parts from him for ritual purpose. But thanks to the Nigerian police, thanks for the IPO who investigated that issue And within 3 days, he uncovered the whole thing that were done. And as we speak, the doctor that did the autopsy on that corpse, the doctor has traveled out of Nigeria because the same people who used that man for ritual purpose are after the life of that doctor for revealing through the autopsy that this is what was done, that parts were missing from that person's body. Already the police knew because the man has been arrested. They've checked the corpse. They've already confessed that something was removed from the man. So imagine those who are wealthy in the society, sniffing life out of helpless citizens that they are supposed to use their wealth, their position to protect. So a lot of all of this is what has formed the bulk of the challenges we are having today. So the way out of it is for the sincerity of first the state government and again the federal government. The federal government say they want to really tackle security as they are sending the money and everything to the state should judiciously use it, give account of it, and of course the federal government should follow up with that attack or any uprising that is stronger than that of the state, that the state cannot combat. That is where the federal government come in. And there is no state today in Nigeria that we don't have a military base. So if there is an offshoot of any group or any unleashing of terror to any part of the society, those military presence in the state can get order from the federal to combat that challenges, and then we'll have a better and a peaceful place. So these are my submission, Mega Comrade, and I wish that we will have time to look at the security issues in Nigeria deeply, and of course we will be able to put more position to it. Thank you, sir. Your mic is on mute. Your mic, you muted yourself, sir. Unmute yourself, sir.
So much. I appreciate it. My own take in this, I come up with it that for Nigerians to be able to tackle the problem of insecurity in Nigeria, most especially the insurgency and the Fulani herdsmen that have been downgraded to banditry, which is unfortunate, is for His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari to lead the fight in the battlefront. You can see what transpired in Ethiopia a couple of weeks ago, where the Tigray military or militant we are heading for the capital, Addis Ababa, to take control of the government. The Prime Minister, a former military colonel or lieutenant or captain, whatever rank he was holding, took it upon himself and decided to go to the front line of the battle. And that changed the story. The rest is history. And not only that, you remember when I talk about we need to be attacking these criminal element, the bandits and the Fulanis terrorist group from the air. The only way we are going to be able to solve the problem of insecurity if you attack them on the air and on the ground. Yes. If you depend on the ground alone, by artillery system, or let's say in a combative way, you are not going to win it. Yes, because the insurgency, they have nothing to lose. All they want to do is kill until they die. The military, they have wives, some of them have children, some of them are married, and they have families. Before they move one step ahead, they think about their family. They want to go back home. The insurgent and the bandits, they don't want to go back home. They don't give a damn. So that is why it's difficult for Nigeria military and law enforcement agencies to tackle the problem of insecurity in Nigeria. My take on it, comrade, number one, is for President Muhammad Buhari, His Excellency, to lead the fight, not only by financing or purchasing more equipment on air attack, not by bomb. I mean, he can get a lot of shopper, helicopter, attack helicopter, or drones, whereby they can be in Abuja, while they are monitoring all these insurgents or monitoring all these bandits on air they can use a heat detector shopper, whereby they have sensors. In the midnight, they have a night vision goggle on it. They can detect any heat wherever they are. If you are, let's make an example, in Abuja, Edo State Road, and you located a forest, all of a sudden in the midnight, you are seeing about 4 or 5 human heat. You know what I'm saying? You basically, you know that is a desert. I mean, it's a forest. It's in the midnight. You know, they are criminals. All you have to do, dispatch your ground troop and direct them exactly to the spot. Make sure you confirm that these are enemy. Then you drop the weapon on them. Let me tell you, if Nigerian military can take this advice from me, insecurity problem will be history in Nigeria. If we can be able to de-escalate the insecurity or minimize it to a manageable position, we are not going to completely eradicate insecurity. But if we can be able to reduce it to minimum, whereby Nigeria can be able to travel from Edo State to Abuja, from Owerri to Lagos without fear, that will drive Nigeria economy. You can see Nigeria economy will boom. Some Nigeria in diaspora will come home and invest. We will come home and stay in our community, knowing fully well that the Nigerian military, the Nigeria Defense Force are on air watching or looking over us. Well, you can be able to travel in the midnight without fear. So if Muhammad Buhari refused to listen to this, or the generals refuse to listen to this, for the past how many years now they've been fighting insurgency. They are not winning, they are losing. They are losing. The billions of dollars they are pumping on insurgency to tackle the insecurity in Nigeria every year. 1 year would be enough to purchase all these weapons, e.g. like drone, attack helicopters with night goggle vision. You know what I'm saying? If they can purchase this from United States, get some from Turkey, some from Americans, and even from, if they can get some from, I don't care wherever they get it, provided it's not China made, because China, they don't hit exact target. They have been missing. So if Muhammad Buhari can do this, I think if Muhammad Buhari get up today and said war against insecurity in Nigeria, put on his uniform, military gear, go to Maiduguri, all Nigeria military will be energized. The generals or the retired generals who are still using Boko Haram or Fulani AHMED to fill their pocket, who have turned Nigeria insecurity to their piggy bank, we understand that this is no longer business as usual. If the head of state can put on a uniform and go to the front line of the battle, Nigeria will be able to tackle the problem of insecurity. Go ahead. What do you say about that, comrade?
I agree with you. And just before I go, sir, because my friends are still waiting for me.
Okay.
I agree with you. I share the same opinion with you. We cannot have victory over insurgents when we are fighting from the ground alone, because these guys are much in number. If you check, I don't know what happened. Somebody somewhere stopped that operation. There was a time, there was a particular operation. I can get the video online and send it to you. Okay. Yeah, that in Sambisa Forest. Just the same thing you said now, and it yielded a lot of success. While the soldiers were on the ground, there was an air strike. There was an airstrike and it killed a lot of them. And before you know what was happening, that's where you saw those soldiers gather the rest of them, and then they started shooting them. Because they told them to bring some of them alive. The soldiers refused to submit them alive. They killed them because most of them know that if they submit these guys alive, at the end of it, 1 or 2 politics will go in, and then they'll tell you there was jailbreak. Just the way they did in the issue of Kabiru Sokoto, they'll tell you there was jailbreak. Before you know what is happening, they say they gathered this on amnesty and they release them. For me, anyone that has gotten himself or herself involved in Boko Haram, I am not President Yaradua. If I'm in the position of President Buhari, I will not grant amnesty to any man that called himself a terrorist. I will ensure that the military unleash heavy terror on them and do to them the same thing they have done to any of the citizens of Nigeria. Now, if we have, for example, we ascertain that these men are like 20,000, and then you send 30,000 foot soldiers, and then you use 3 jets to bomb through the air, I don't see where they want to run to. And then you station these men there, they surround this place. You do, like for example, Niger Republic, there was a time the Niger Republic combated, they even killed Boko Haram more than Nigeria that Boko Haram is terrorizing. So all of this is what they need to bring to the table. Now the federal government said they went to purchase jets. The jet is not in Nigeria for over many months, or over a year now, or thereabout. It's over a year. It was the beginning of last year that President Muhammadu Buhari took that step, and up to now, we've not seen anything. So are we going to keep waiting till the jets are submitted to us because they said they have higher speed and higher this or higher that? The ones we have, fix them and use them to combat. Our soldiers are not lazy. They are spirited and moral-driven men. They can win this war. But politics is the problem. Like you said, I will agree. If I am in the shoes of President Muhammadu Buhari, I will put on my uniform, whether I'm a full-blown civilian or I am a retired general. I will not just go to Maiduguri. I will not get to Maiduguri capital, Borno, and sit down. No. I will lead the men into Sambisa forest. Since I am not good in battle, I will sit there to motivate them, knowing that the president is on ground. I don't see any of them that will not deliver. They will deliver beyond what is expected. So I share with you, I share your opinion with you. The federal government must come to the table quickly and address the issue. Else, what will befall us in 2022 or 2023 is going to be worse than what we are seeing now. Because if you check, year in, year out, these guys keep advancing. They keep coming with different strategy. They keep changing their strategy, changing their approach, and our security is overpowered most of the time. If security is not overpowered, how come they are killing those harmless citizens across the affected area? There was a time that Boko Haram went to host their flag in Niger State, meaning they are telling you that they have shifted their territory. I think they gave more than 5 local governments, and they hosted their flags. And there is a military base in that Niger State. Niger State is not far away from Nasarawa State. It's not far away from Abuja. It's not far away from Plateau. It's also bounded with Kwara. Across this place, there are military barracks, not just a barracks, that they would have been able to surround this guy and mop them up. But you hear Boko Haram operate for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, no security presence. And when they are gone, security start, the policemen, soldiers, everybody start running to the scene and start dealing with innocent Nigerians. So I share your opinion. The president is the leader of Nigeria. He should lead. And if he's incapacitated to lead, if he's bereft of ideas, he should step aside. And if he thinks he can still do it, he should get good advisors. For me, those advising the president are not proper advisors. They don't have the skill, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the wisdom and understanding to advise the president. If you check all the ministries, all of them failed, whether we like it or not. Those who are advisors on the economy, shame on them. Those who are advisors on security, shame, among others. So this is my submission. I totally agree with you. The president should lead. As the governor in the state, for example, at those states, the governor should lead. I don't see why somebody will be kidnapping in Auchi Road and Mr. Governor will be in Osabdebe Avenue sitting down, putting toothpick in his mouth, instead of driving to that place to see what is happening. The Osomole we all condemn. There was a time there was a serious accident on Auchi Road. Osomole left office to that place. That is accident. I'm not even saying kidnappers taking on toll on people all the time. If the governor can leave because of accident, how much more kidnappers taking people's life? The governor of the state is supposed to lead the security apparatus of the state. Himself, the commissioner of police, those brigades and everybody that are present, take a good look. Go to this place. Where are the spots? Identify the spot. Then come back to the office and then strategize and carry out your strategies. Do you know that military men can dress like farmers in the farm and be behaving as if they are farming? Why these guys will just pass them, just say no be farmer, they we can overpower them. And then they will just go, while they are operating, you that just dress as farmer, you take your weapon and attack them. And then they see nowhere to pass through. But no strategy, nothing. The only thing we keep hearing is that let us pray to God, let us pray to God. For those of you that are praying to God, I believe you are not more Christian than most of us who are Christians. God will not do for you what you can do for yourself. God will not send out AJ Michael to come and fight kidnappers. He will not send out AJ Michael to come and fight terrorism. He will not send out anything. We will do it by ourselves. Take a look at Israel. Israel is a Christian state. If you look at the Bible, God called Israel God, his own state, God's own people. But guess what? Most of the sophisticated weapons in the world, Israel have them. Israel is a country that is fighting war up to today. Israel won a war to become an independent state with over 600 soldiers, not 600,000, not 6,000, over 600, and they won that battle. Those are people that God says is his own people, that is where he stays. So if Israel that originally we look at them as the pioneer or the origin of Christianity can fight, can develop weapons to kill human beings, then why can't we develop our own weapons to fight? Why wait for God to come and fight for us when we can fight for ourselves? God will not come down from heaven to do for us what we can do for ourselves until we, the people, begin to cry out to the leader that they should take responsibility for their failures. Then we are not going to have a good society. Thank you very much for having me, sir.
Okay, God bless you. I think what you said concerning about the state, I think our governor, the governor of Edo State, if he can be in front in this, that will help him. He should lead by example. If the governor can acquire some drones and 3 shoppers, 3 attack helicopters, or just 3 and some drones, and these drones are very, very cheap. If United States did not give it to you, go to Turkey. Turkey need money. They will sell it for you at a cheaper rate. If Edo State can get only 3 drones, let me tell you, Edo State will be the most secure state in the whole Nigeria. So we use this opportunity to appeal to His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki. My number 1 priority is the safety of my people. I am safe here in the United States. As you can see, I live good. I'm happy. But what about my friends, my families, my Edo brothers and sisters, and Nigerians as a whole? Are they safe? No. Please, if you can sit down and think twice, think about my proposal. This is a public proposal to you, the president and the governors. If every state can go and acquire their own attack drones, surveillance drones, and make sure their law enforcement, even if they are vigilante, if they are being trained on it, they will carry out this operation successfully. Let me tell you, look at the Tigray militants. Look what drone can do. For over 1 year, they've been fighting. They were almost at the door of Addis Ababa. Thanks to the technology, they were able to attack them on air, and they were retreating. A lot of their militants were killed, slaughtered. And today, the Prime Minister Abiy of Ethiopia have shown the whole world how a leader should lead. He dropped his ministerial position and hand over to his deputy, put on a military gear, and go to the battlefield in the front line of the battle. So we are appealing to the state governor and the federal. If you all can do this kidnapping of a teen is very easy. It's an easy problem to solve. And it's not going to cost you $5 million to even acquire drones in Edo State. So I think that is my take in this. If they can do this, we are tired of security. Let me tell you, pump action is not going to secure them. Pump action is not going to chase kidnapper away. AK-47 is not going to chase them away. Assault rifle is not going to chase Boko Haram away. What will chase them away is when you go on air and on ground assault. Invest more in air to minimize the casualty of our military, men and women in uniform. When you assault them from the air, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, insecurity problem will be history. So that is my take on it. Comrade, I know you say you have your friend, they are waiting for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and greet your people, then why you go join them and let me educate them for about 15 minutes more. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Do have a lovely night rest for those of you in Nigeria, and for those in United States, have a lovely evening. And for those who are already ahead of us in time, do have a lovely sleep. And I'll communicate with Mega Comrade, then we resume Moment of Truth again. Thank you so much for all your prayers and for all your well-written and lovely messages. Even as I was sitting here, some persons were sending me messages. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and God bless you. Thank you for making it a wonderful time and a wonderful year for me. And as we journey along, you are going to get more of me in truth, sincerity, integrity, and with more passion. And in the past 1 year, for those of you that have offended in the course of fighting for the state, fighting for what is right, I wish you remain offended. Don't forgive me on that, because I was fighting for what I believe in, what I know it was right. And if outside fighting for the state, if I offend you personally, I ask for your forgiveness. And if you have offended me sincerely, I forgive you. But in getting a better Edo State, which I still advocate, and getting a better Nigeria, if I have stepped on your toes, be rest assured that in the year ahead, God giving us life and health, I will step on it the more. And I pray not to step on innocent toes. That has always been my prayer. I've always prayed to God to help me to step on toes. But I've prayed to God also not to also help me not to step on innocent souls. In the matter of developing Edo State and fighting for the best for Edo State, in combating the governor positively and constructively for a good Edo State across the 18 state local government that made up our state, I will not stop the fight, not minding whose oath is God. And for those who want to join myself and Mega Comrade and still want to join us, or those of you who are still with us that still want to be with us in the year ahead, we are together. I wish you Merry Christmas in advance and a prosperous new year. That as I prosper in my own year too, I am praying for you too to prosper. And those whose birthday are ahead between now to 31st of December, I wish you happy birthday, and I pray for long life and prosperity for you. So get set for more offenses, get set for more time of happiness, get set for more time of truthfulness, get set for more time of productive ideas. Because from January, we'll be giving you ideas of how the state itself can advance as we have been doing. Maybe when we are not through with a moment of truth by looking at local government to local government, we'll now begin to discuss the mineral deposit in Edo State and how we can handle them, so that our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, overseas, our brothers and sisters overseas can help connect investors to Edo State, so that they can come and invest. Then in 2022, let's begin to look at how we can package our state with beauty by still begging the governor to please wake up from his slumber and do the needful. Since the governor said he's waiting for dry season, the dry season is here now. Everywhere is almost dry. So I think construction companies can start constructing, and of course policies can start being rolled out to realities among others. Thank you very much for everything. God bless you, and do have a lovely night rest. Mega Comrade, once again, I say thank you. And be sure, sincerely, from the depth of my heart, I appreciate your gifts. God bless you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. God bless you. Take it easy.
Sir.
All right.
All right.
Hey, guys,
Bye,
as you all can see, bye-bye. What is bandit? No one knows the reason. The reason why Nigerian government decided to call them bandits. What is the meaning of bandits? Can somebody tell me there? Bandit can be defined outlaw organization like armed robber, gang. You can call Curtis bandit. Because when you call all these Fulani herdsmen bandits, that reduce their crime. I guess that is why they are using that word. Bandits produce weapons. They show you weapons, they demand for your money. They can kidnap you and ask for money for ransom. Society amount. Why would Nigerians or Nigerian government be calling kidnappers, Fulani herdsmen, bandits? If you don't know a name of a problem, you cannot cure the problem. Not until you call it what it is, the problem will not be cured. E.g., if you are sick, you have a malaria, you do not know the name of your sickness, how are you going to apply medication? It becomes a problem. You know, there are 3 or 4 types of bandits. The raiders. What are the raiders? A person who attacks an enemy in the enemy's territory. A person who attacks his enemy at the enemy's territory. You can be anyone's enemy. Just like the Fulani herdsmen are your enemy. They come to your home, they attack you in your own home. Or there are another word you can use, a brigand. B-R-O-G-A-N-D. I repeat, B-R-O-I-G-A-N-D. A member of a gang that ambush, just like terrorists, Abatobaze is ambushing everybody. A member of a gang that ambush and rob you in the forest or in the mountain. Are we going to talk about the Moga? A person who attack and rob another in a public place, like on social media, just like the way terrorists Abatobaze is robbing people. He's a bandit. Let me educate you a little bit about terrorists. What is the meaning of terrorists? Terrorists is anyone that use unlawful violence or intimidation, especially against civilians, in a pursuit of his own political gain. Is a terrorist. That is why MEGACOMRADE call it terrorist about Obaze. A person who use unlawful violence, attack, hack your Facebook, bring down your video, hack your YouTube, bring down your video, censor it illegally, streak your viewer illegally, intimidate you, tell his boy to attack you in any way, is a terrorist. Similar to Bomber, also honest. Insubordinate, government, desperado, hackers, hijackers, revolutionaries, radical guerrillas, urban guerrillas, anarchy, insurrectionists, unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians in the pursuit of his own political agenda, is a terrorist. That is the fact. So, my Edo people, we should beg the governor, His Excellency, Governor Godwin Obaseki, when someone do good things, let me remove the mic. You praise him. Everyone know that MEGACOMRADE did not vote for Governor Godwin Obaseki. I did not support his first election. I did not support his second. I'm an honest man. But my prayer now is for him to succeed. Anybody that use unlawful violence or intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of his own political aims, is a terrorist. I applauded Governor Godwin Obaseki, His Excellency, for not bringing terrorists about Obase into Asadebe Avenue. It could have been worse. And I thank the Deputy Governor, SSG, and the Chief of Staff. Governor Godwin Obaseki ability for him to be able to detect political terrorists. When you are campaigning, you can use anybody. He paid them. He paid them. Obaseki paid every one of them. Their contract is over. We do not want them in Osadebe Avenue. The day Governor Obaseki made that mistake and invite these political terrorists into Osadebe Avenue, then his administration will become a terrorist administration. Today's date is Friday, December 10, 2021. Once again, I supported Governor Obaseki's appointment and I applauded him for it. I hope he will continue like that. Your Excellency, what you should concentrate on now is the insecurity problem in Edo State. If you can be able to acquire or purchase even 2 surveillance drones in Edo State, be the first governor to do it. I'm a security expert. You have some. Forget about Nigerian generals or police commissioner or AIG. No. They've been there all these years. Nothing have changed. Take the bull by the horn. Call some of your governor like Delta State Governor, Ondo State Governor, Kogi State Governor, your counterpart. You all can do it. Join, declare war against bandits or kidnappers or insurgents. You all can do joint patrol, train the vigilante, along with Edo Homeland Security Network. Train them before you spend $5 million or $2 million. Edo State will be secured. Edo State will become the hub of business. We in diaspora, me, you drive me out of Edo State, not me especially, but those that are in diaspora will come home. They will come and invest. Edo will be flourishing again. 2 things that you should concentrate on. Number 1, insecurity. Number 2, electricity. If you can get this done, Obaseki is not good, Obaseki is not good. The story will not become Obaseki have changed you. The ability for you to be able to chase the cheetahs, the scorpion, e.g. terrorists about Obase, parasite worms that suck your blood, they eat in your body, they feed in your body, and eventually they will kill you. The wisdom that you have used, use it to help Edo people. so that your name will go down in the history. People like me, MEGACOMRADE, who used 5 years to campaign against you, will come out and say, we thank the governor for changing his way. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose, Governor Obaseki. You have more to gain in this than to lose. People still forgive those who kill their children. People forgive those who kill their parents, their mother, their father. Not to talk of it, though people have not killed any of your children. Nobody have attacked anybody, have killed anyone in your family. Please forgive Edo people. Help Edo. The insecurity in Edo is unbearable. Charity begins at home. Before we talk about federal, you heard when I said Muhammad Buhari should lead the battle against banditry. He should go to the front line and lead the fight against Boko Haram. If he did not do that, insurgency will not finish in Nigeria. Mark my word. This was the program I was going to do today, and I'm glad I'm able to do it. So that being said, I want to thank Edo people. I have done enough for Edo. I have done enough for our innocent poor citizen. I believe one day you all will live to remember. When I use words, I already do a research. I don't call people names that are not theirs. You see those boys, those hoolums, those political thugs that were shouting, Governor Obaseki paid them all. Nobody can dare come out and be angry. 4 years ago, terrorist Abat Obase came out. He told the people that people are doing juju, voodoo, to get an appointment in Governor Obaseki administration. Terrorist Abat Obase told us, he told us, it's in the video, that people are doing voodoo. They are going to ritualists in order for them to get an appointment. That he himself will do whatever it takes to expose them. Not even up to 4 years later, he's now going to ritualists, doing voodoo, juju, in order for him to penetrate in your administration. The Satan is a liar. Today, he's carrying a bag of rice on head. It's not genuine. That man is a con man. Terrorist Abat Obase is a con man. A notorious bandit. Political terrorist. Political thugs. How come all of a sudden you are not showcasing yourself, trying to get sympathy from people? Governor Obaseki, look at my face. The day you will make a mistake and bring these people to Osadebe Avenue, your administration will become a terrorist administration. Terrorist administration. Like I gave my promise after the 2020 gubernatorial election in September, said the election is over. I campaigned against you vigorously for 4 or 5 years. I used to call you a mistake governor. Your second tenure was not a mistake. However you get it done is not my goddamn motherfucking business. A win is a win. I make a vow, I will not one day come out and be campaigning against you. If I have something that is not good, I can criticize it. I will send you the video. And I thank you. Every video I sent to you, you look at it, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes. Even the one I did today, immediately I sent it to you, was not even up to 3 minutes. Or let's say 20 minutes. You already watched the video. Maybe you watch it a little bit, later on you go ahead and watch. I appreciate that. That is what a good leader do. Like I tell you, I don't send my message to a third party. I send it direct to the governor. This video right now, I just send it again. And you're going to watch the video. If not terrorists about Obaze, maybe I would have been supporting your administration today. You can ask Osagbovo you are. Osagbovo you are is my witness, your chief of staff. Is my witness. So you can ask your chief of staff. So I am happy that you begin to see the enemies, the vultures that surround your administration. And by the power of the ancestors, or by the power of God Almighty, God will expose them. Hold on. In Jesus' mighty name. Let me quickly answer this call. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mega,
yes, you have something to say about this, what we're talking about?
Okay, let me call you back then.
Okay. So, that is what I came here to tell all Edo people. I want Obaseki to succeed. I do not want it to fail, because if you fail, it's going to affect Edo people, innocent people. I came to Nigeria. Your administration and your boys did not allow me to step my foot in Edo State. I've forgiven you, and I've moved on. You cannot be a governor forever. In about 2 years, you are gone. Who knows who's going to be the next governor? It might be my person. It might be those who align with my policy. No power is permanent. No one has monopoly to power or to violence or to the extent that they will ban citizens from coming to their own state. No power is permanent. Only God has permanent power. And no one can fight truth and win. Truth will always prevail. So that being said, thank you, and I hope you succeed. For those of you who know how to share the video, go ahead and share it. That is the only way we are going to attack insurgency in Nigeria. We will be at peace. This is volume 1 of the solution to insecurity problem in Nigeria. If you are from a Orion local government, a Ewesi community, is anybody from Ewesi that are watching here today? Please, if you are there, acknowledge. Acknowledge your, just make yourself available. Let me know that you are there. If anyone know a Ewesi family that are watching here today, please acknowledge. If you are from Ewesi and you are watching, please just tell me yes, you are. And if you are not from Ewesi and you know people from Ewesi, also let me know. I have a message. Okay, I think there's one here. Okay, God bless you. I want to appeal to my Ewesi people. As you all know me very well. I was born in Ewesi. I grew up in Ewesi before I moved to Benin City. You all know me very, very well. I'm not a person that you don't know. You all know that since I was born, I have never put my hands in any dirty things. You all know how much I work for my father, my mother, and my parents. Most especially my grandfather. You all know it. Please, it is not good when we see other community are doing one thing and the other. There are a lot of things I would have loved to do in Ewesi, but I cannot do it by myself alone. Because I am not a Yahoo man. I am not an Azama. If you see me spend money, you know it's a loan. As I'm speaking to you today, I'm owing almost $200,000, if not $300,000 plus loans that I've collected. I have asked my wife, my children to help me collect if I could not get a loan again. So if not what I am going through financially, I would have been able to do what I want to do. You see, there's no hope in terms of electricity for Governor Obaseki to cover the whole Edo State. Now everybody are doing their own street, their community one by one. You can see Apostle, sir, is a person that took advice. I watch him. I am still consciously monitoring him to see how he's doing a solar panel. If I can see anyone from Ewesi who will join me, I am begging you, I don't have the money to do it by myself. Who will join me? I myself can donate 10 of those solar. He guarantee me that it will last for at least 1 year, 2 years and more. So if I can find anybody that will join me, you have my number. My number is +1 469 618 2990. +1 Destiny. You can put on that number. Let me put it on screen. I need you all to join me. Don't leave this for me alone. I think about it. I might be able to buy 10. If I put 10 in my street to the Enoge Palace, what about the other people? I think about others. I think about others. What about Ogbe Agidi, Udunogbo, Udumokwa, Dikilogun? Where are they? How? Then tomorrow they will be saying, "Obi Odion way, worry, Obi Mukpa you doing? You don't you all know how Ewesi is. My community is a strong community. That is why I have able to survive in that community. I do things the way the ancestors want it to be done. Il level igewele high. He sabo bameze. He sameze bamo una me obomenwa. Edo wa magboma we setting. So I'm using this medium to beg my community. If you will see what allow wo. E woni ana bie me kene ya ko me irabo mi re nigbe. Owe ewe ro mama le are we yoma. Ewe yoma mama le are we ro. I am honored to come from two most biggest community in Orion. Charity begins at home. The first empowerment I did it at Urenigbe. Empowerment that I did, I empower Urenigbe's son. We spend millions on him. So the next thing I'm going to do is in Ewesi. I started from my father community. Now I am in Ewesi. I am begging everyone, if you are from Ewesi, please, you want your community to move forward. Let us come together. If we can get, listen, I know where we can get this thing very well. We will get it cheaper. And I will talk to my, who is in charge, how we can get it done so that he can help us install it before Christmas. The Kaba is coming. Only when you do him, why, allow him to say, I have Iho etimon paso iwe yahu iri ewe boy na we yes kukere iwe ya nwina iya ko feed the family di pa me no zigo me ige je gbera we nya. I cannot just stop my work and just start school it's ki ko ye kere because I take care of my family. Imari we bodo so imari we bodo fear for one ti we man of fear him ma. So that is why I ask if there's any Ewesi people here. Please, if Ewesi no ire we bone ni rowa, ni vere politics walao. O koye hakeka. Apostle save ta serio. O ya donate vame. Eba mana certain latte from Ukpo to Aridi, Shomais. Ave latte we wo bora. Or to Durogbo. Oh, if you would hear. Ewo ma wo na mero yi. Ewa bo wa ya abolo ye wo we. Ewe si me boy. Wa we bia na me ave ke ma fie 2 weeks me ave gbolu we. If me ave gbolu we. And ewe si ni no because igari owa ye ko adi owa. Ewo ma wo na mero yi gbo ayo wa we yan ayo. Owa ku me ama we ti ale no wa. Owa ku me. Me ma o ku ye wo dike pa. Owa akeyokore. Mo ye we si no ka kewe pori ina ari we si straight ni ke ari ya ti yin avedo. Iye wado wa avedo. Imato ina it drive ari we si straight most one. So I am begging you, Walawo, or pano, or pano, only one light who are receptive there, Tieme. So, Tieme, and before I leave, I will call our Wesi brother in Germany. I think he might be able to carry out this information out. Why do I did it here? Because this is the only way. Nyaya setting where we are home or Republic Domain. I have the beer. I have the beer about insurance. So anyone if me tell only una, you have a go. Let me call it. Okay. Let me call one. We see. I think it was on now. Wala e dan dewo. Na rije na nya. Normal we gbere no. No wa se ti we wa o. I'm fun ki odo nu ne. Area te tamima, area te ha we campaign. Oshomo power, I was setting latte unu pono ifo. Power no pa. I will make it all say. So operation fish your own fish your own village. You know now. Afone, you know. Iriwa itase we ni wa wesi. Wa he owie. Iriwa tana or abma wa ye o ma we ma wa we fearful wa la wa we copy. We be na amigo we tana wa we copy wo no ma wo wa we do ugowe kere ha ene because yan amosi adeban do yara we ba oba sekin yan bude deputy governor yan bude village aibo yan bude SG yan bude yan no we pure water we do yan no we cold water we do yan bio bude imanirigwe yan bude upani ga we roban ibi ma be be yan aladian ago to yo ya po ave ado They went in America ye. Ema ya no one do ni me mass yan in America man. Yeah, me Dallas now say who no he first class he wo. Gay a project of was your one mudiana. Me marry beg or wrong pa with the whole state with the whole Nigeria no we in me error. The whole Africa error. Who are here babo wa mo speaker. Walk back or one no lelewe. Or go from one place to another. Igminere error. If we may one paro no way. Igbovo. Ekoma homa. Amari credit me. Ama soma. Igbovo ye. Eko he yan setting winning when ani me wina. Etia he ekpopo me. Owo ma moma out of jealousy. Out of heaviness, out of hatred. I do it. The Facebook mania. Ogbalo ehun dare bandit abatoba se. Ogbalo ohun omo pa mi. Even mari unu amai la video re ma gaga. Asio a video no gbete. Facebook anaga YouTube anaga afian. Maga gala dia. If Abbott can stop social media, can he stop cut video? No. Cut video awa pien was up of bane. I will show your due or bane. Who qua ye fairly not failing then. Obekwa ogbe wariana obi agbe wariawi. So area was say. Eri wa terminal say 1 hour 20 minutes. Waya wa wesi. Wa we no ba me ba. Wa kan tie e wa call direct. Wa send a message we. Obi e wesi ki o or audio. Obi e wesi ki usunu yo no bi o si very o imo phone. Ko so ave do eri. Ya we wo ye wesi yan we ki wa gbon yo e must return a call. Me ya ogbe we wo me. Wa wesi eri wa ta se anyone. Wa good night. Wa wesi ke no fi ke no ma fi yo wa ya wa wesi. Oma kyo we o. Eri wa say. May God bless Nigeria and bless President Muhammad Buhari. And you know, we are going to talk about the head of state probably on Sunday. all these head of states. We're going to talk about it. So buy your